This is Patrick Guldan for MassiveReport.com with crew goalkeeper William Hesmer. Will, you've had 4 straight shutouts. Talk a little bit about the team defense and the shutout streak that's going on.
It's just a lot of fun right now playing behind this group of 10 in front of me. When you get a group of guys like that, they're committed to each other, organized, disciplined, doing all the right things. It's a lot of fun for a goalkeeper.
You've had a couple years under your belt now, a little bit of experience. How do you prepare for a night like tonight where it's windy, rainy, probably the worst conditions for a goalkeeper that probably there can be?
We've had a couple of these now, and fortunately, unfortunately, I haven't been very busy, so it's hard. But you've always got to be ready because it's one chance that can make a difference. So you've got to be ready and prepared, and hopefully, you don't have to make a big save, but just in case the opportunity arises, hopefully, I'm up for the challenge.
You had, I think, 2 saves officially tonight, and if I recall correctly, both were right to you off of corner kicks. How do you prepare for those, make it look easy essentially, not necessarily have to do anything acrobatic, but essentially make the save that you need to?
It initially starts on the cross. You got to get a good first read on the cross, whether you're going to go for it or not. You don't want to be caught in between. And then once you realize that you're not going to go for it, it's all about setting and finding a proper angle and not having to fly around. And hopefully you found yourself in a good spot where you can just take a step or 2 and catch it.
Thank you very much, Will, and congratulations on the win.
JD Smith here in the Massive Report in the crew locker room with Robbie Rogers. Robbie, talk about the goal tonight. Was that more instinct than anything else out there?
Definitely. Like I said to the other guys, it's just more instinct. It was a good flick by Dilly, and I saw the defender kind of just standing flat-footed, and just knew if I took a good enough touch, I could get right by him and just hit it far post. I mean, it's the kind of stuff you do in training, so it worked out perfectly, and we kept the clean sheet, so it was just a perfect night here in Columbus.
Yeah, obviously offense is something that everybody is focusing on, but the defensive aspect of it too. 4 shutouts now in a row. I mean, talk about how that helps the team morale, or where the team collectively is at, knowing that you can shut down teams when they get in here.
Yeah, and we shut down Kansas City as a team that scored a lot of goals. They have a very attacking team, so it gives guys like me and Eddie and Dilly and guys that are going forward a lot of confidence that these guys behind us have our back, and we're helping them. Our forwards are helping them. Will's doing a great job, so it's a team thing, and it's the effort that we're all putting in and helping each other. It makes it great, so it makes it easy on each other, and it's really enjoyable.
I'll talk about next week, obviously, big rivalry game, Toronto. Just talk about how that rivalry, it's something that seems like it was a little created, but there's some real mojo behind that now, isn't there?
Yeah, I think they tried to just create that, but then once the Toronto fans came down here, and when the crew fans go to Toronto and you see how their fans treat us, like throwing bottles at us or whatever, you get angry. So I definitely feel like it's a big game for us. I think going to Toronto is a tough place to play, no matter how they're doing right now. So I'm excited. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great city, and I'm just excited to get up there.
Man of the match, Robbie Rogers. I'm JD Smith for Massive Report.
And this is Patrick Guldan with MassiveReport.com with crew midfielder Dilly Duka. Dilly, it's a little bit tough when you don't have the constant starting spot and you're still trying to make a name for yourself. How do you adjust to being able to come in, 1 week it's a sub appearance and another it's a starting spot?
It's definitely tough, Game time experience means a lot, and that's how you get better as a player. And but the thing is, I work, I haven't been starting a lot, but I've been working really hard at training, and that's the one thing that you need to do just in case you're thrown in a position to start the next weekend. And coming to this game, I felt confident because I had a good 2 weeks of training, and I played. We played against Kansas City in preseason, so I knew their players, and they're a very good team, and I had some success in preseason against them, so I was kind of confident coming in. But overall, you got to train hard, and when you get your chance, you got to do something,
You did record an assist, and you did have by all accounts, a very strong second half. What was it that really kind of allowed you to key in and step up your game on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side tonight in the second half?
I thought in the second half, as a team, we were clicking more. In the first half, it was kind of rough. The weather wasn't the best, and the adrenaline's going for both teams, and it's going to be a rough game. But the second half, we definitely started clicking a little more. The ball was staying on the ground. We connecting our passes and moving. My success in the second half was due to the center mids, just keeping the ball and our defenders taking the ball away from their attack. So it was definitely the second half overall was a good effort from the entire team, and they released me on the right wing a couple of times, and I just did my job to contribute to what everyone else on the team was doing. So it was definitely a much better second half than first, but our overall team effort I thought was much better.
You talked about seeing Kansas City in preseason. Did that help familiarize yourself with some of the players and maybe lead to certain actions within the game, or was it all just going on intuition?
It was definitely the preseason match. Definitely made us aware of what type of players they have and the type of soccer they play. So it was definitely a good thing we did play them. And coming into this game, we kind of had we had an idea how they played, and we kind of worked off their weaknesses and really put the ball on the ground and passed it and moved it. But that preseason game definitely, from myself, definitely made me a little more confident stepping into this game. Because, like you said, I haven't been getting a lot of starting time, and I haven't been getting a lot of time in general. But that was one of the main reasons I came to this game a little more comfortable.
And lastly, talk a little bit about that sequence in the second half. You had a little bit of a chance in the penalty area, maybe a pull or a tug, and then just a couple minutes after that, the assist on the goal.
I received the ball. I think it's from Ekbo, and I thought I was breaking through, and I thought I got fouled, and the ref didn't see it. And then just moments later, we pick up the ball again, and we catch the other team in transition. And Kevin Burns had the ball, and he looked up and he saw me, and he paused for a little till I got on an onside, till I got on onside, and then he chipped one in, and I kind of flicked it with the back of my head to Robbie Rogers, and he took a good touch, and on a difficult angle, he hit a nice shot, and we scored. I mean, it was a huge sign of relief. We're up 1-0, and we're home, so we were all kind of happy and excited, and knew we can't let them come back. We had a pressure.
Congratulations on the win, Dilly. This is Patrick Guldan with Massive Report.